Yo, welcome back to Projects Gaming. This is Al here. In this video, we are going to take a look at Projects Gaming past, present, and future. Just because we believe that we're at a point in time where we want our existing and potential customers to understand our story, our journey in building Projects Gaming brand. We're also treating this as a know your founder exercise because there are a handful of gaming hardware brands out there, especially in the space of gaming mice. They deliver great products, but their founders aren't really doxed. We're very excited to share more about ourselves and develop trust in the Projects Gaming brand. But before we begin, you know the drill. If you haven't done so already, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, hit the bell notification, and let's get to it.
Projects Gaming started in early 2019. The mouse landscape was very different from what we have today. We had the usual suspects of Logitech, Razer. Then we started seeing lightweight honeycomb shells from the likes of Final Mouse, Glorious gaining popularity. At that time, one of the newcomers from the Chinese was G-Wolves. So you would think one of these brands would inspire us to start a mouse company, but that wasn't the case. The brand that inspired us to pursue this path was actually Klim, spelled K-L-I-M. I don't even know if they exist anymore, but we thought that was within our capabilities as we had no prior experience in the industry other than just being regular Joes buying gaming mice and using it. What we didn't know at the time was Klim predominantly focused on the EU market, which is a very difficult market to gain traction because of the stringent EU regulations and the multiple jurisdictions. So getting the logistics and distribution sorted out in the EU was essentially their winning formula, and not so much on the product itself. So I guess what we learned was it's not that easy.
We're both entrepreneurs, not like super wealthy ones, but decent enough to pay rent, put food on the table for families. And me and Cal, we go way back, elementary school. And we just wanted to do something fun and cool on our own. For us, it's really more about passion than anything else. We considered a lot of different industries at first. A lot of stupid ideas, to be honest, until Cal brought up the idea of gaming hardware, which I thought was super cool. I mean, we aren't huge gamers, but back in the day, we played our fair share of CS, LOL, StarCraft, 2K, enough to identify good gaming hardware. We were pretty much dead set on gaming hardware, did a bit of research, understand market trends, and just like that, our journey began. Our ultimate goal is to eventually deliver a suite of Projects Gaming products that can represent our identity, which is the perfect balance of style, performance, and quality, in no particular order.
Within the gaming hardware spectrum, the reason we chose the mouse to start is because logistically, it's light in weight compared to other PC accessories, which helps in controlling the logistical costs. At the same time, mice held its significance as a main gaming product. Besides the weight, the barrier to entry to mice making is low. All the components are off the shelf, which makes it a level playing field except for the exceptions that Logitech and Razer get with their exclusivity deals. Looking at the mouse, you can break it down into a few major components. You have the sensor, which is dominated by PixArt. Then you have the switches. More options here with Omron, Kale, Huano, TDC, etc. You have the MCU, battery, shell, and the PCB. Then you need a factory to put it all together. But all components are off the shelf. So with this in mind, we set out to find the right manufacturers. We played it safe with our first go around as we opted to test the waters with an OEM mouse from the manufacturer, which we call the Projects Gaming S001. We did upgrade the sensor to a PMW 3389. Wire mouse was still a thing back in 2019, and PMW 3389 was one of the best sensors you can get at that time. Making a mouse isn't the hardest part. Logistics and marketing are, and still is today. Bad logistics can break a hardware company, and that is what we have been struggling with. Our S001 was on par with most offerings on the market. We felt great about our launch on the S001, and we were certain things would get better from here on out. Well, then COVID happened. That really sucked. Slowed down logistics and productions.
Yeah, COVID was a party pooper. Let's not kill the vibe. Move on to the next. On our second go around, we were ready to up the game. We called it the sleeper because we wanted to paint the underdog narrative, and when the time comes, we would rise to the occasion. When we were developing the sleeper, which was around mid to late 2022, the narrative at that time was lightweight mouses, and it still is today. At the moment, the mice market is like a race to the bottom for the lowest weight. And what I dislike about this is that to achieve these light weights, shell quality or mouse size has to be sacrificed in order to be competitive. See, that's the thing we don't understand. What's the use of a mouse that is 5 grams lighter if it's too small for a typical man's palm? Or why does it even make sense to make it 5 grams lighter, but at the expense of shell quality? Most people can't even feel the difference of 5 or even 10 grams.
By the way, what Al mentioned just now was all correct, except for magnesium. For those of you who know what I'm talking about, that is a different beast.
Yeah, except for magnesium.
Unlike the S001, the sleeper has its own unique custom shell, and to this day, that shell is rock solid for a mouse because we over-engineered it at the expense of weight. We're not in the camp of sacrificing quality for weight. For the sleeper, it was extremely satisfying to achieve such shell quality, but overall weight is still only 53 grams. The mouse is a mid-tier mouse in terms of specs, but build quality is top-notch. The sleeper is really our official market intro product. Even though we have run into hiccups here and there, so far the reception has been quite decent. The plan here is to ride along these positive vibes and keep improving the sleeper so that gamers will recognize our commitment to quality, style, and performance. We are committed to improving our current products and developing new products in the near future. For starters, we have the cushion, pillow, and mattress, which are premium quality mouse pads of 3 sizes. It comes in black and white. Stay tuned as well for the Sleeper 2025, which will feature our latest sensors, MCU, PCB, and an array of new colorways.
Last but not least, we are taking the business model into the Web3 space, which would offer a new twist that no gaming hardware company has ever seen before. Be sure to follow our official X account at projectsgaming_, and also our company mascots account at Kevin D. Ant. You won't want to miss out on these exciting news in the coming weeks.
That's it for today. Hope the video gives you a bit of insight into who we are and instill some confidence in our brand and product. Feel free to leave a comment below or on our X account, and we'll see you guys in the next one.